Today we're doing a comparison video of Thorogood boots. Thorogood versus Thorogood. This model here is the 814-4200 soft toe. This model here, the black ones, are an 814-6201. On the outside, with the exception of the color, they appear to be the same boot. And they pretty much are. However, there's a couple differences. One noticeable difference is the eyelets are round on the brown pair, the tobacco pair, and on the black pair, they're hexagon eyelets. The speed hooks are the same. The height is the same. The leather collar is the same. The stitching's the same. The outsole's the same. But the leather's different. The leather on the tobacco colored boot, the brown boot, I'll just call it, is definitely a more soft and supple right out of the box. It's definitely more pliable, and it felt easier to break in. There's not much of a break-in on Thorogood boot, but this one definitely had a lighter break-in than these. And these have what seems to be more of a smooth finish for one, and almost more of an elasticy feel to them. There's not much of a difference aside from that on these two boots, with the exception of one thing. I found these to be more comfortable to stand in all day. I don't know if it's because of the way the leather is or what. Now, I did use these tobacco colored boots a lot more. Obviously, they have been through a lot more work outside than these. These were worn mainly inside for work. A lot of standing. So I stood in these a lot longer than these. These were a lot of outside work, not necessarily standing. But these took standing for 8 hours, 10 hours at a time. And I found these to be more comfortable. I don't know why that is, but it is how it is. I like the fit of these better. They're the exact same size, a 10D and a 10D. But these definitely have a better feel to them. And I do like this leather a lot better than I do this. This leather is different. It looks different. It feels different. And so anyways, Thorogood versus Thorogood. Model 814-4200 versus model 814-6201. I'm going to go with these 814-6201 black ones for the reasons I said. They seem to be a little more comfortable, and I don't know if the leather is tougher or not, but there's a lot, and mind you, I did do a lot of outside work with these. There's a lot of nicks and whatnot on them, but these have never been oiled up, and they still feel oily years and years later. And these have been oiled so many times, and they feel a lot drier. And that could be because I was not in the elements in these, so I'll give that the benefit of the doubt. But if I was to buy either of these two again, I'm going with this pair right here. This is the winner chicken dinner for me. That's just my opinion. If you have an experience with both these boots or either of them, leave some comments below. We can talk about them. I have several more pairs of Thorogood boots. I do think they're a great brand. I haven't purchased any in a few years. So I've heard of quality control issues, which there's quality control issues even on these older ones. They're not perfect boots, but they are a comfortable boot, and they are tough. And their outsole is that Max Wear wedge sole, which I'll take all day long over Vibram or that Chrissy sole that comes on the Red Wing boot. Anyways, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. I really do appreciate that. Leave some comments below. I always try to reply to comments. Thanks for watching the video, and y'all have a great day.